On Monday, we took the decision which I hope the Right Honourable Gentleman approves of, to go into lockdown in Leicester, because I've been absolutely clear with the House and with the country that we are going forward. We've made huge progress, but where necessary, we will put on the brakes. We acted decisively, and I think it was the right thing to do.
Yes. But the local authority thought there were 80 positive tests in the last fortnight, when the real figure was 944. The local authority was only given the real figure last Thursday. So there was a lost week whilst the virus was spreading. There are now real fears, Mr. Speaker, of further local lockdowns across the country. Can the Prime Minister give a cast-iron guarantee today that no other local authority will ever be put in that position again, not being reached and asked to provide their contact details? The Prime Minister typically said it was all a stunning success. The updated figures now show that things have got worse. Of the 22,000 new cases of COVID infections per week in mid-June, just 5,000 were reached and asked to provide details. So now 3/4 of people with COVID-19 are not being reached. How did the Prime Minister explain that?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, as he knows very well, the test, track and trace operation is actually reaching huge numbers of people and causing them to self-isolate in ways I don't think he conceivably could have expected a month ago when this system was set up. It has now reached 113,000 contacts, who have undertaken to self-isolate to stop the disease spreading. And that is why we're now seeing the number of diseases, the number of new infections come down for several days running now to below 1,000. The number of deaths continues to come down. And that is a great achievement on the part of the entire population and their willingness to support test and trace.
I want to turn to the Prime Minister's speech yesterday, if I may, Mr. Speaker. Amid the normal bluster, there was a really striking line in that speech. The Prime Minister said, "We know that the jobs many people had in January are not coming back." I fear that this is the equivalent line to the line in the Prime Minister's speech of March the 12th, when he said, "I must level with you. Many more families are going to lose loved ones before their time." And we know what happened next. That's why there needs to be a laser-like focus on protecting jobs. So how many jobs does the Prime Minister think yesterday's announcement will protect?
Mr. Speaker, I think he first of all might pay tribute to the work of this government in protecting 11 million jobs throughout this crisis. We're proceeding with the New Deal, the fair deal for the British people, which will be not just massive investment in our National Health Service, £34 billion in our NHS, £14 billion more into our schools, but an investment in infrastructure going up to £100 billion. That we are going to build, and deliver jobs for the people of this country. Mr. Speaker, we are the builders, they're the blockers, we're the doers, they're the ditherers. We're going to get on with it and take this country forward.